Boys. Ludwig these days takes like 4 takes, so it's okay to take it in 2. YouTube. I asked 200 Twitch chatters various questions about themselves to see who really watches me. And today we're going to look over the answers. But not before I answer the test for myself. Let's get into it. Boys. And maybe girls. We'll find out. Alright, here it is. Alright, first of all, gender. Of course, I'm a Sigma male. Sexuality, I am a straight male. I'm also cis. So, we'll look at our age though. I am not a child. I'm not Aatrox's age. I am 18. So 18 to 21. Of course, when you look at age, 22 to 25, it's like that's like you're a regular human, all right? Regular human, middle age, okay? This is like middle age. You're close to death, but not there yet. 26 to 30, you're like really pushing it. You're like in the old folks' home already. And then Brandon, you're dead. You might as well be in. If you don't have Aatrox's blood in you, that keeps him young, or keeps him alive. Really, let's be honest, doesn't keep him young, keeps him alive. You'd be dead. So, and yes, if you're under 18, you are psychic, a literal child, baby boy. For the streets, I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, what I was thinking with this question, but I always answer with the Europe for sure. Oh, from the streets, dude, I'm from the mean streets of Scottsdale. Okay, yes, if you know anything about Scottsdale, you're thinking hard, like gang warfare in the streets, my brother. Like, you know what I mean? I went on vacation there, met some old people. Yeah, they're survivors of the gang war. Some of the few. I'm lucky to be alive today. Alright, important question. Ethnicity. Chat, this may come as a surprise to you. Actually, probably not. Because I am, though black, quite fair-skinned, and that's because I am, in fact, mixed. Mi madre is white, and my dad is black. So I am mixed. The real question though, am I a smart fella or a fart smeller? You're a fart smeller for sure. That's what fart smellers would say. Fart smellers would call me a fart smeller, and smart fellas would call me a smart fella. So true. Continent, this is very important. USA. USA. Yes, sir, baby. USA and Mexico. Well, those aren't continents. We had to split up North America because Canada is gross. And we don't want to be a part of it. It's not just because I don't know what continents are. Let me tell you, I'm a smart fella, so I know that USA and Mexico are continents and not countries, of course. Duh. Wait. But then we got Europe, gross, nasty. UK, even worse than Europe for sure. Oh yeah, and then final question, of course, are you subbed or are you racist? These go hand in hand. And I'm subbed. I'm permanently subbed to myself, therefore I can never be racist. True. Completed the census. I've completed it now. Now it's about time we look and see how the chat stacks up. Boom. First up, gender. It looks like 67% Sigma male, so mostly Sigma. Looks like attack helicopter, which was not even an option. 48 people put attack helicopter. This joke's got to be like 10 years old by now. Damn, 48 people living 10 years ago, which makes it our second most. Which means that girl bosses, we're down to 13. 13 girl bosses watching the stream. Apparently only 13 women watch Twitch in the whole world. We have 3 non-binary watchers, 1 gender fluid. I think demi-girl, but that brings us up to 4 females. Okay, so that's big. That's big for us. 1 Whodat950, that wasn't me, but I guess it's okay, because I technically answered Sigma male, so. Non-Sigma male, oh, add another one to the men. 139 for the men. Actually, no, we're at 140 for men altogether, if you include me. And then 1 Aatrox. So we're up to 140. Add me and Aatrox, we're at 140 men. And we're at 14 women. Very pog. 14 women though, still more than Lud. Alright, let's see what chat's sexuality is. Straight, we're at 71% straight, 114. Only 3 people are gay. I feel like being bi is more common nowadays. I feel like back in the day, like when I was a kid, more people would just, like, not that it wasn't a thing, but people didn't really recognize that much. Like, they would just, like, say that they're gay. But I feel like a lot more people are bi nowadays. They can flip-flop either way. 6 are asexual. 1 pan. 1 Sigma gamer. The greatest sexuality of all. 1, again, Who.950. That time it wasn't me. Well, it wasn't me both times, but that time it just doesn't even apply. 1 queer. 1 monster energy. Yes. CEO. That's Sigma. This is the person who put Sigma gamer isn't a real Sigma. The person who put CEO, that's a real Sigma. That's a real Sigma male. They don't care. They don't care about sexuality. They are just a CEO. Corporate, same thing. Very extremely straight and not gay. I got nothing to say about that. Trans or cis? 140 cis, 7 trans. Poog. Let's look at the age. So, 50, literally, well, 50.3, but about half of us are 18 to 21, my age range. Which I guess makes sense if you're my age, if I guess my stream appeals more to you if you are my age, I would assume. The next biggest chunk are psychic aged people, 13 to 17, because obviously no one in here is under 13, because that's illegal. Too many psychics? What, do you want to burn them? What, are you going to Anakin them? Again, you should have made it 17 to 21. You guys just wish that you weren't psychic, but you are. 22 of you are 22 to 25. Nice. Middle-aged, nice middle-aged people in chat. 22 to 25. 24 people are really fucking old. 26 to 30. Boomers, nearly dead. Literally in the old person's home. These people are watching in the old person's home with the TV screen. They're like, put on the Who Dat stream, and 4 people are in that room. And then, three more. 3 really old people who are literally just dead. Brandon aged. How many people are from the streets? We've got 37.3% of people aren't from the streets. Makes sense, being from Twitch. And also, no, which is another option, which also just means no. So it looks like over half of people aren't from the streets. They don't know the real struggle that us Twitch streamers go through. We've got 50 people who yerp, they're from the streets. Yes, sir, yerp. And 7 people who just said yes. These people, add this into the no. Add the yes. The yes is just also part of the no. Because if you say no, or if you say yes, you're not part from the streets. Everyone knows, everyone from the streets says yerp. You know it. Alright, ethnicity chat. This one is important. Okay? We are mostly white. 64% white. 65. Round it up. 65% of us are white. Society. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed that it's mostly white people on Twitch? I'm devastated. My life is ruined. But our next biggest group is Hispanic. That definitely makes sense for me. It makes sense. It makes sense in my brain just because I live in Arizona. Just so there's naturally a lot more Hispanic people. Hispanic gang, rise up. Up next is Asian, 14%. 14. Oh, so Hispanic and Asian, they're like right together. One off. 11 mixed. Now, mixed is a mixed bag. Literally, because we got no idea what they're mixed with. And then fully black got 6. I think the thing is, a lot of mixed people, especially maybe mostly just when you're, maybe it's just mostly black people that are like this. But if you're like mixed black, you never say that you're white, but you always say that you're black. Like, you'd never catch me saying I'm white, but you catch me 90% of the time saying I'm black. It's just like, no mixed black person says that they're white, but they always say that they're black. We got 1 Middle Eastern folk, yo. Middle Eastern person out there, yo. We've got 2 indigenous people, poggers. Hispanic and white. There's literally mixed there. You're supposed to. It says there's one of the options is mixed. Why would you write in that you're Hispanic and white? I guess just so that I know for sure, but I don't know who you are, so I can't tell. All right, real. Okay. We've had some important questions, but this one's the most important of all. How many people are smart fellas and how many are fart smellas? 69% are smart fellas. Nice. I was gonna say, this is definitely a lie, okay? 112 of you are not smart. More of you, 50 people owned up to being a fart smeller. There's gotta be at least half of these smart fellas are not smart fellas, are actually fart smellers. Let's be real. If you owned up, hey, if you owned up and said you're a fart smeller, you're a real one. All right, now, what continent are you from? Looks like 77% of everybody in chat is from the U.S. and Mexico. That's Pog. Can we get some cake owners in chat? USA, baby. USA, USA, USA. Oh, but our second biggest demographic is cringe lords, Canadians. Gross. There's a reason why we split up US and Mexico into our own continent, okay? We split them off from Canada because they're so weird and gross and ugly. Literally makes me throw up thinking about them. Oh, God. Yikes. Cringe. Weird. But some would say even grosser. Europe. Actually, no, let's be real. Europe isn't grosser than Canada. What is worse is the UK. Oh my gosh, the UK is terrible. Way worse than Canada. The reason why Canada sucks is because it's a offshoot of the UK. Canada is just NA UK. British quote-unquote people, as they call them. I'm glad to see that we only have 2 of them. Only 2 people from the UK here. The good news is, they can't rise up. They can't come and fight against us. In this chat, at least. 7 people from Europe. Europe's still gross, but not as bad. Not as bad, okay, as the UK specifically. They're really only bad because the UK once stepped foot there and controlled some areas. Up next, Australia / New Zealand. We got 8 of you. Very pog. 5% Australian. Australia frogs, glad to see that you are over Europe. Very pog. Australia is like the good EU. EU is half valid. Australia, you're fully valid. US, you're like 10 times valid. Okay. South America, we got 1 person from South America. Yo, South American person in chat, drop a yo. It was me, yo. El Jose, yo. Interestingly enough, our next demographic is Pacific Islands, which is 3, which is pretty pog. But interestingly enough, despite Asian people making up a fair amount of our watch, 8% of our watch of people watching, none of them are actually from Asia, or none of them actually live there. Asian Americans, yes. Although they could live somewhere else. And then the next question. This is the most important question of all. Subbed or racist? Good to see that at least over half of you guys are subbed. Over half of you guys are subbed. But 45% are extremely racist, and that's bad. We need to turn this number around. We need to turn this number around, okay? So YouTube chat, if you're watching, YouTube chat, YouTube viewers, if you have a Twitch Prime available and you're not using it on me, you're literally racist. Unless you're using a tier 1, which you know. Actually, you know what? This question goes for YouTube viewers as well. YouTube, watching. Are you subscribed to the YouTube channel right now? Are you subscribed? Because if you're not, you are extremely racist. I hope you're good. And I hope you've enjoyed this YouTube video. Because it's over now. Bye! Waving now. Now I'm waving. But most of you guys are gone. Because, you know, you guys click off the YouTube video as soon as it's ending. But some of you stay for the end card. Where it's like I slowly get quieter and quieter before I'm eventually gone.